Hey guys, welcome back to another gym tutorial with me, Chris Gating. Today we are going to talk about rotational movements. The reason why I wanted to bring this up today is because in the society that we live in, we are so forward driven. We live in what's called the sagittal plane, that forward and back plane of motion. Rarely do we find ourselves training to go side to side, rotating, side bending. But even though we don't do it, it is a very basic human movement. We bend over, we pick things up. I know that they say lift up a couch, lift with your legs, not your back. But there are simple movements where just bending over to pick up, say, a bag of dog food, where people come and hurt themselves, doing something simple as so. So I want to talk about how a couple of different movements will improve that ability and actually lower your risk of injury. The first movement I want to talk about is the windmill. It's one of my favorite mobility and stability type movements. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So right now you can follow along. I got my left foot forward, my right foot back. I got the toes of my right foot lined up with the heel of my left. Then I have them positioned about hip width apart. I'm going to take my left hand, bring it inside my left thigh, and then I'm going to take my right hand and point straight up at the ceiling. Now, one fluid motion, I'm going to bend over and rotate. So I'm hinging at the hips and rotating at the spine, trying to create a straight line between my fingertips. Getting into this position, keeping my hips nice and squared. I got my right leg nice and straight, and my left leg has a slight bend in it. And then I rotate back up and control. Nice up. Really take your time. And back up. Do it one more time. Now the windmill doubles down as a great assessment, so take your time, go through that, and if you're finding issues with that movement, really slow down, find where you're breaking down, whether it's in your hips or it's in your back when you rotate. Next we're going to go through a couple of movements that can actually help improve that. The first one, you'll need a foam roller or a pillow, roll it up, a towel. You just need something to be able to place your top knee on. So I'm going to place the foam roller down on the ground. I'm going to lay with my body completely straight. I'm going to take my top knee and put it on top of the foam roller. Now, with these arms, I'm going to put them straight out. I'm going to press my knee into the foam roller, and we're going to rotate the body while keeping the lower half anchored. These are called supine scorpions. So you rotate up, eyes are following, trying to keep that knee pushed in and down. As you're going through this, try to find what your end range of motion is, and then once you get there, I want you to try to tense up. So going for me, getting to about right here is where I start to lose my press into the foam roller. So I'm just going to tense up, squeeze, really test that range of motion, push that knee down, and then come back. You can hold each of those at the end range about 5 to 10 seconds, do maybe 3 to 5 of them on each side. My next favorite movement is going to be something that's called a wood chop. So you're going to need a resistance band, or you can do it with a cable machine. You're going to take the band, wrap it around something secure, whether it's a bed post, a banister for your stairs, a beam that's in your basement, whatever. Now I'm going to stand with my chest facing the band, nice and parallel with it. My arms are going to be out straight. I even like to take an extra step so my hands are actually to my closest hip to the band. Then from here, I'm going to rotate, bring it across. I'm going to allow my hips to rotate, but not my feet to pivot. Just rotating straight across. Keeping my core pulled in, nice and controlled. Now, if you found these movements helpful or you want to dive deeper into each of these movements individually, feel free to check out my YouTube channel and subscribe to all of my pages. Thank you for joining me for another tutorial. My name is Chris Skating. Thank you and have a great day.